What is up, everybody? We are back. I'm George Mossey. This is my co-host, Heather C. Smothered Season 4, Episode 1 has aired. We have carefully watched the episode, and now we are going to go over it with all of you guys. So I want to check in with our newest mother-daughter duo, Shay, who is 23, and Angie, who is 46, who have a very inseparable close bond. And that is mostly because Shay suffered from a heart condition at a very young age, from a baby up until 10 years old, spending so much time in the hospital, making Angie super protective and very, very worried that something could happen and take her baby away from her. Luckily, at 10 years old, Shay was cleared and was actually fine and didn't have to go back to the hospital for that medical condition again. So Shay is actually a trans woman, and it was hard for Angie to accept the fact that she had to let go of her son, Chase, and welcome in Shay into her life. But we are actually watching and learning that it has been a great experience for Angie, because now she has a girlfriend that she can talk to and share a lot with. Because, you know, when you have a son, there are things that you don't want to share with your son as a mother. And it goes vice versa. Your son doesn't always want to tell you about things like girls or guys or people they're attracted to, relationships, intimate details of things. But Shay and Angie are sharing all of those. So I think that this relationship is great. The only person who doesn't think it's great is Shay's stepdad, Brian, who thinks that there needs to be a little more distance. He feels that Shay isn't actually moving out and doing things on her own because she's become too dependent on Angie. And it's almost like a codependency. But do you feel that way, or do you just feel like they're besties?
I feel that they're just besties. I actually am really excited about watching them and their journey. Like, I love this mother-daughter couple. I think that they're so fierce and they're so cute. I love that, like, to build their confidence, they strike their pose and, just to, like, give themselves that empowering moment. I like that, she lost her son but gained a daughter, so now she gets to show her the ways of the world, how to shave her legs, and the little things that women have to do that's annoying, but we do because that's just part of our everyday life. So Brian actually, I think, is really great. I think that he has been a great father role, because not only has he taken him in and accepted him as Chase, but then also accepted her as Shay and never skipped a beat. I mean, I love that. I love the support of this family. I love that, Shay could just be the beautiful butterfly that she is and live her best life. So I'm really, really excited about seeing their journey. I think that they're cute. I don't think that she's overstepping the lines or boundaries. I think she's just being a mother who loves their child. And that's, people are going to take it how they want to take it. But until you're a mother and you have that child and you develop that bond, you don't understand. And you know what? She doesn't owe anybody anything.
I agree with Angie's feelings because we live in a very harsh world. So I understand what it's like to just want to protect someone that you love so much, because you understand them fully and you accept them fully, but you can't speak for how other people were going to react. And I feel like that's where Angie is coming from. She doesn't know how other people will react. She knows Shay's amazing. She knows Shay is her best self right now, but will other people understand that? So I definitely understand where she's coming from. All right, so let's go on and talk about some season favorites. Soon-hee and Angelica are back, and Jason and Amara, the whole family is back. But we found that some of the things about the family have changed and some haven't. So first of all, Jason is still in the picture. Soon-hee actually refers to Jason as the babysitter and not Amara's father, which some people at home might find a little harsh. The reasoning behind that is because Jason watches her, but he doesn't do the things to take care of her as a father. And we also learned that Angelica has called off the wedding, because if you guys remember, we watched at the season finale the announcement of their engagement as well as the wedding. And now that wedding date has been called off, but they're still all living together, and Angelica is still in a relationship with Jason. So it's getting a bit confusing. But from what we understand, Angelica doesn't want to continue on with the wedding until she can get her mom, Soon-hee, on board with the marriage. And honestly, I don't think that's going to happen.
I think that this is a difficult thing because Soon-Hee only wants the best for Angelica. That's her daughter. That's her like most prized possession in the world. You know what I mean? So it's like she wants the best for her and her grandchild. So, she's never sugarcoated how she felt about Jason.
No.
And you know what? He has come a long way, but like our journey with watching him, he did do a lot of stuff that wasn't the best for Angelica. You know what I mean? By having his ex's stuff and, not getting a divorce right away and everything. Like, we can't fault how soon he feels because it's hard. You can forgive, but it's hard to forget. You know what I mean? And I feel like she's being harsh with him, but I think it's because she wants more from him. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like she's like, I'm the mother, I'm the grandmother. Why am I being the father too? You know what I mean? Like, I'm watching the baby and, I'm, doing this and that, and you're sitting there doing nothing. And I think that she just has a lot of built up animosity and aggression
Mm-hmm.
from just the whole history. I think this is just a whole buildup. It's not just one specific thing. And she wants the best for her daughter. So because she doesn't feel that he's the best fit for her, she doesn't want to let her guard down and be like, hello. No, she's sticking with her guns and saying, no, this isn't what I want for my daughter. But this is what her daughter wants for her. So it's like, at some point she's going to have to be like, okay, I'm going to have to just let my daughter spread her wings. And like, if this is what she wants to do, I need to, back her up and be there for her either way. So, and I feel like Sun-Hee is like doing that, but like in her own way.
It's gotten complicated because it's been 5 years and Amara's in the picture now because it would be very easy for Angelica and Sun-Hee to just remove themselves from the situation and, give Jason time to improve himself. But now that Amara is in the situation, it's not that easy because all of the situations have to be what's best for Amara and what's best for Angelica as well. So now that it has come to this, I feel like Sun-Hee is running out of chances and time to give Jason to become a better guy and a better dad and a better boyfriend. And she's like, after 5 years, I should see more out of you. And she's just not seeing it. And everyone knows Sun-Hee is a very tough person to get you on her good side. It takes a lot. You can't half-ass it with Sun-Hee. You have to definitely give it your all. And I'm just wondering, how long is it going to take for that? Because we also learned that Jason's mom also isn't approving of them getting married. So there's two people disapproving of a wedding. That is a huge reason to call off a wedding. So I actually agree with Angelica on that. If two people, both important to both of these people's lives, don't agree, it's probably not the best idea to go through with it.
Yeah, and that's the rough thing because like you said, there is a baby that is here, and it's like they should be a completed family, but then since there's people that don't want that, it makes things even more challenging and hard. But Amara is, number one. She goes first, and her health, her well-being, everything is first. Everything else takes second place. So, as long as they both love her, they're both there to support her, take care of her, they can figure stuff out along the way. And she's beautiful, by the way. Amara, she is the cutest little girl like ever. Like, she's so beautiful.
She is.
So I
I
just
remember
want to
last season she was so small and now she's 1.5.
she's so cute.
All right, guys, that's a wrap. That's the first episode of Smothered. That's what we saw. That's what we covered. And I can't wait for the rest of the season to come. We still haven't seen Dawn and Cher yet. And there's actually another mother and daughter duo we haven't even met yet. I'm George Mossey. This is my co-host, Heather C. Make sure you're live tweeting with us and react to the show as we do every Monday night. As always, thanks for joining us, and we'll talk to you all really soon.
Bye.